Good morning, I'm Max LaFleur.
And I'm Henry Smoker. Today is Friday, March 8th, 2019.
We would like to invite you to stand and join us for a moment of silence, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance, led by Ms. Smith's class. Let's begin our moment of silence.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. You may be seated. We will now join Mr. Michael in the chat room for the copying good drawing.
All right, good morning. You've got some drawings to do. I know we didn't get in last week, so we're going to do some today. So, some caught doing the right thing slips here for kindergarten. I have Manduan Traore from Miss Binion's class for using new words to communicate from Miss Binion. So great job. And how about Willow Chudzicki from Miss Binion's class for what? For following along and listening to another reader and being helpful from Miss Binion's class. So great job, Willow. And one more. This is from Mrs. Vargo's class. It's Savannah Crane. And she had excellent behavior in line. Miss Smith, thanks for noticing that. Great job, Savannah, and great job, kindergarten. All right, so we're looking through here with our first graders. Let's see. First grader, I've got Liza Shaw from Miss Cox's class. Mrs. Cox's class, and why? Being quiet, being respectful in the hallway, and just doing a great job, and that was noticed by Miss Smith. So thanks, Liza. And another one from first grade, Michael Murphy is in Mrs. Potts' class and always tries his best in the IMC, and that was noticed by Mrs. Weary. So thank you very much, and congratulations to Michael. And one more for first grade is Reason Smith. Reason is in Mrs. Potts' class, and she is a great listener, and that was noticed by Mrs. Potts. So great job, first grade. And our second graders. All right, let's see what we've got going here. Second grade, Braxton. Braxton was noticed, let's see, for picking up the floor. Well, actually not picking up the floor, probably pick up things on the floor, right? And for helping out, just for no reason, just because he could. So Braxton, great job. All right, and how about Tyler Ardilla? Tyler's in Mrs. French's class, and he was putting forth his best effort during writing. So thank you very much, Tyler. And one more for second grade. It's going to be Garrett. Being respectful during the COG-AT testing, and Mrs. Riley noticed that. So great job for Garrett. Congratulations, and great job, second grade. So 3 grades to go. Who's it gonna be? Our third graders. Woo! Look at that nice little stack in third grade. All right, third grade is gonna be Grace. Grace Hillers from Miss Heisey's class, working hard in math groups, noticed by Mrs. Carew. And then also for third grade, we've got Grace Harity from Mrs. Heisey's class, for working hard. So 2 Graces, Harity and Hillers. And also one more. Also from Mrs. Heisey's class. Who is it? Sammy Pentelo. And Sammy was using time wisely, noticed by Miss Heisey. So third grade, great job again. Fourth graders. Who could it be? Fourth grade, Lillian Morris from Miss Williams' class. Great job for the sub. Thanks, Lillian. I always appreciate that. We help out our subs. And let's see. How about Kaylee Milliman from Miss Williams' class for doing a great job also for the sub. And one more coming out from fourth grade. It's going to be Haley Marvin for doing a great job for the sub. That is outstanding. We had 3 of them, again, from Miss Williams' class. So congratulations to fourth grade. And then we have fifth grade. Fifth grade, Kenzie Hensley from Mrs. Coletti's class for cleaning up scraps in the classroom, generally helping to clean up. Great job, Kenzie. Another fifth grader, Maddie Rogeman from Mrs. Coletti's class for great concentration during writing, and that was noticed by Mrs. Bud. So great job, Maddie. And fifth grader, Kevin Miko in Mrs. Ladig's class for having a great example and being a great example to other students during class time. So thank you so much, Kevin, for doing that, and great job around. All right. Now, let's see, what have we got? I think third grade.
It's always third.
Third grade is all about it.
It's fifth.
All right, third graders. All right, so third graders. Whew, that's quite the stack in there. That's great. I love that. All right, Caleb M., third grader, Mrs. Heisey's class for being respectful to others. So Caleb. And I'm also going to have out of here Mary Winena from Miss Roth's class for being responsible with her headphones and being helpful. And that was noticed by Mrs. Riley. I'll pull one more out of there, and that's going to be Stana Michael. Stana Michael from Miss Heisey's class. Mrs. Heisey's class doing what? Using her time wisely. So great job, Stana. So those are our polls for today. Great job. So, Histana, yes. So, those are our polls for the day. So, we've got them all around K through 5. So, a little chilly out there, but I think we'll be able to have a great day in and outside today. It's a Friday. I know that's always a day we look forward to just in general because there's so many things we do on Fun Fridays. I know we have a lot of activities in the classrooms. We have a lot of learning to still do because the week isn't over. And I know that takes us into our weekend, which is a great time to get a little bit of rest, recover ourselves a little bit so we can come back on Mondays and be strong and ready to go. So I want to encourage us to be doing that. I also want to remind you again, we're looking at some of the different traits and characteristics. And over the last few weeks, we've been talking about respect. So I hope that we've been working on that in the classroom. And I asked, we wanted to have these full. We had quite a few, and a lot of these things do come back to respect. Using time wisely is respectful. Being respectful and responsible with the headphones. Being respectful to others. That's just by name right there. It's right in there. So as I look back through, great example of being a leader. That's being respectful. Cleaning up scraps. Doing a good job for the sub. That's always showing respect. So when I look at these things, I come back to a lot of respect pieces, and that's what I wanted to see. So I want to make sure we're doing that. And that's an important piece. Now the other thing I want to work on, I want us to start thinking about as we go into next week, is not forgetting about respect. That doesn't go away. We're going to continue with that piece. But I want us to start thinking about kindness. Because one of the things that I talked to you when I was on Meadows Edge TV a while back, we talked about thinking about how we want our school to be and what is it like for us and what does it mean to us and what does our family mean. And when we talk about kindness, we can be kind to everybody. And when people are kind to us, it makes us feel good. But when you're kind to somebody else, it also makes you feel good. And I want us to start thinking about if we're really going to be doing things together, if we're really going to be supporting each other, then we really need to start thinking about how we treat each other. So the respect is one piece. We always want to be respectful. But the second thing is to be kind. And when we're kind to each other, we lift people up. We build people up. We build ourselves up. Those are all things that are good. Those are the things that help make us want to be at school, make us want to be in class, make us want to have great times at recess. So I encourage you now and challenge you for the next week to specifically focus on acts of kindness. Acts of kindness. Where can you find an opportunity to be kind? And that doesn't just mean doing something for somebody else like picking up their coat, but just maybe you see somebody who just looks a little down and you go over and you lift them up. Maybe you write a kind note to somebody that maybe you just think it would be great to do. Or maybe there's somebody that you've been thinking about lately and you just have been putting it off and haven't said anything. This coming week, today, would be a great time to start doing that. But we're here together as not just a school, but as a family, as a group. We're united. So those things, if we're doing that, that means that we're really thinking about each other in kind ways and trying to make things better, always better. So I challenge you for the next week, specifically, look for ways to intentionally do an act of kindness for others, at least one, and you really should be able to at least do one a day. There's so many opportunities for acts of kindness. So that's my challenge to you for this upcoming week. I hope everybody has a great day learning. I hope you have a wonderful time in all of your activities, a great weekend, and then of course I'll see you back on air again next week. So have a great day.
Thank you, Mr. Michael. We'll now join Madison at Miss Kelly's Cafe to see what Miss Kelly is serving for lunch today.
Good morning. I'm Madison Munn. Today for lunch we will have the following items: chicken patty sandwich, cheesy fish sandwich, mashed potatoes, and strawberries. Monday for breakfast you will have cinnamon French toast. Monday for lunch Miss Kelly will be serving the following items: French bread pizza, barbecue chicken sandwich, baked beans, and pears. Now back to the anchor team.
Thank you, Madison. We will now join Maddie in the birthday corner to see who's celebrating a birthday today.
Good morning. I'm Maddie Hanazeski. Today, Indy Clem in Mrs. Varga's class and Jershawn, Lottie, and Mrs. Minion's class are celebrating their birthdays. On Sunday, Addie Compton and Mrs. Heisey's class will be celebrating her birthday. The Meadows Edge community would like to wish Indy, Jershawn, Addie a very happy birthday. Now back to the anchor team.
Thank you, Maddie. We will now move to the weather corner with Madison to check out the weather.
Good morning, I'm Madison Carter. Today will be partly sunny with a high of 39. Next week will be warmer, but you will still need warm coats, hats, and gloves to stay warm at the bus stop in recess. All students should wear their coat at the end of the day going to the buses and cars. Now back to the anchor team.
Thanks, Madison. We will continue to preview the book fair today during the IMC. You will be able to start buying books on Monday.
Today, Girls on the Run will meet in the Hawk's Nest at 2:15.
Please remember there's testing being done in the hallways and classrooms. All students should use a level 0 when moving from one area to another.
Several things to remember. Check out the Lost and Found rack outside the IMC. Keep reading to win special prizes during the month of March through the Swoop and Stews program.
Spirit Week begins on Monday. Monday is Silly or Crazy Hat Day. All days are listed on the blue Spirit Week paper that was sent home. We will have them on the news each day as a reminder.
Monday at 6 o'clock is Create and Cookie Night. The book fair will be open. Tuesday night at 4:30 is McTeacher Night at McDonald's on Lincoln Way. Wednesday night is our art walk and the 4th and 5th grade music program. Book fair will also be open.
It sure will be a busy week. That ends our news for today. Have a great day of learning, and we will be back on the news Monday morning.
Bye!